So here's posterior labrum, posterior superior, posterior, lift the arm up please, and posterior inferior. But that, now with that piece out of there, that can't be catching back and forth in the joint. And that's the crucial thing. A bucket handle tear is what makes the most mechanical type symptoms, both in shoulders and in knees. Bucket handle meniscus tear is the same idea in a knee joint. Here's the underneath part of where I trimmed the cuff now. And then let me now come and look around here again. I can see better around the edge without all that frayed tissue. So the question is there a cystic anything I need to mess with? I'm going to bring the cannula back more to the edge of the capsule. Put the hook in here. I'm looking around over the top here. Actually, that almost looks like that could be fluid filled, doesn't it? I bet you there is fluid in that. That is interesting. That's right where we're talking about, and that shouldn't have that sort of bulginess to that. So I'm just going to take a shaver and cut right across here. I bet you anything that is, that you can kind of see inside there, there's fluid in it. So interesting. So we are seeing everything we had hoped for on this. So with the shaver, I'm going to just unroof this. I think when we do it, we're going to end up looking into sort of a little hole. It's like popping a balloon. Of course, a little bleeding from that because of the synovial lining tissue. But the thing about a cyst is normal joint fluid that gets pocketed off. So if we can open it up so it can keep running back into the joint, that's the definitive treatment of it. I think that did that there. I think that right under here, it now will suck in here. Okay, so here was the inside of it. Isn't that interesting? Now move this around and get a slightly different view. Yeah, it's like we're looking right into the mouth of where the cyst was. Wow. And as I told you in the office, that's not a usual spot for a cyst to develop, but it really was there based on the MRI, and it really was there based on what we've just seen. And whether that was causing symptoms, I don't know. All these other things could much more easily have been the source of the trouble you're having with the shoulder, but definitely worth trimming that out as part of what we're doing. Let me just kind of watch this through a little bit and see if there's more debriding that needs to be done here. Yeah, see, right in here was where the cyst was. Right there. And bleeding a bit just because it does from the synovial tissue. And that's just synovium up in here. And we just trim just this one little bit here that looks like it could be a little bit of a tag. So good. So just what we're hoping for. And hopefully nothing that's going to need more open repairing later, but this all is very encouraging to find and be able to treat that much. I think there's a really good chance that's going to be what your shoulder needed. Okay, so pausing off these